just working on when we're in possession of the ball here, boys, and the ball in that we're playing when we're putting it into the forwards. That's a typical ball of when it goes down the centre. That's a ball down the centre that's lost. Look at the numbers of Kilmore men. They're just way outnumbered down there. Okay, and what's happening is they're turning us over back there, and a lot of the time they're going straight from one end of the field to the other, then untouched, and getting simple scores and different things like that. So we just need to fucking be careful with where we're putting the ball. Here we're playing it 1, 2, 3, 4. We've 10 men, lads, in that middle third, and very little movement. And Twiggy gets held up as a result and nearly loses the ball. Scooby makes a move out. Now Scooby should not be picking up the ball at halfway, boys. He's in there for forward line, and then the ball is into Connor, and we end up losing it because Connor is 2 or 3 yards behind. So therefore that ball isn't really on, so we shouldn't really be taking it. In this instance then we're playing the ball out from the back. Okay, and again you'll see here now we actually get a score from this play. We work it down the wings. When you're working it down the wings, boys, it's so much easier to find space. Now Connor was a couple of yards behind there again, and very lucky to pick up that breaking ball. Okay, and then Scooby comes off the shoulder, a little wrap around, and the ball is over the bar. Great score, boys, but a lucky score really. We probably done well to win that ball in the first place when Connor was that yard or two behind. So let's learn from that, Connor. Let's get out in front a small bit more, and if he's not in front, don't play the ball, but for the sake of playing the ball, boys. In this instance we're playing the ball out the wings, and you'll see here we work the ball from one end of the field to the other, and there's some good play in this. Look, off the shoulder. Look, we play the ball off the shoulder. This is some really good stuff. And we play a nice ball out into the space, and we win the ball. Forward is always favoured to win the ball when it's gone out into that space. And just Connor, it's all about picking the right option here. One hand in, and the next thing we're out over the end line. Should we be picking better options? I think so. The next instance, we're on the ball. They're after kicking a score. Psycho puts the ball down. Okay, Quiet Man puts the hand up, looks for the ball, makes movement, which is all good here. And the next thing, he gets up, he's the man to call for the ball, he gets on, and Jimmy Corbett is in a right good position on the breaking ball. And that's all really positive stuff. And we play the ball, Owen Fallon comes looking for the ball, probably should be holding on to that ball a bit stronger. Trigger takes it off you, and then the ball is played down the centre, boys. And as you can see, it's a fucking tussle to win that ball. We don't win the ball clean. We get the ball, then we play it out into the space. When it's played into the space, we do win the ball clean. Okay? And we're able to work it. And what's happening there really is we're drawing their men out of the centre. Once we're playing down the wings, we get a shot at goal, doesn't go well, but we recycle, we get on the ball again and we recycle. Owen comes out, takes on the shot, and the ball is short. However, we got 2 shots away at goal there, and that comes from playing the ball down the wings, where it's easier for our forwards to win the ball, and we're also pulling their boys out of the centre. Okay, this next ball, again, the crowd, believe it or not, were like, what the fuck is he kicking it out there for? He kicked the ball into the space where the forward is the favourite, and that's the fucking end off. If we watch this now, I guarantee the crowd is eating the words, because look where the ball ends up. Creates a space inside, because all their players had gone out to the sideline. So they get engaged, create spaces inside. When the spaces are inside, then we can exploit them. And that all comes from playing that ball out into the space. So the crowd might have been questioning Nidge, it was the right fucking option. Then Paddy Kenny takes a quick free into the corner, which I like again, alert, and it's down into the space, and we have a man off the shoulder. Okay, ball is tapped over hands again. Them is the things that we're trying to cut out. Now we win the free from it, but Quiet Man, small bit stronger on that ball. Okay, it's happening too often in our forward line that the ball has been fucking knocked over hands very, very simply. Good and bad coming up in this next clip. Okay, so the Quiet Man is onto the breaking ball. Jimmy Corbett's off the shoulder, and Quiet Man, something we've been talking to you over and over again about, these wild efforts at goal. Like, your conversion rate is something like 1 in 5, I would say. Okay, but you saved a bit of grace there by going out and collecting that ball. But I just want you to watch what's happening here. We now have the ball out, and look, we're playing it around out on the sideline. Look at the Kilmore men. They get drawn out there, and the next thing, they're gone out of the D area, leaves the space inside. One little pass inside into the space. We have the ball. It's over the bar. That's not by coincidence.